Well, good evening, everyone, and hello, YouTube. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area at University Village Apartments on Walker Road, getting ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary. Now, real quick, I'm going to let you see Fox News' version of the latest track of Hurricane Irma, which they're showing it now. So let me show you that, and then I'll go through the other stats and stuff. Hold on. That's it so far. It did finally make landfall. It's a Tropical 2 hurricane moving north at 14 miles per hour, and it's 35 miles east-northeast of Fort Myers, Florida right now. And I'm gonna try to be quiet and let them talk.
They're going to continue to move on through the area. Seen several in the Orlando area as well. Currently, Category 2 storm. We put it in motion for you. Passing over the next really large metro area, Tampa. That's going to be happening around 1 or 2 early tomorrow morning. Still a Category 1 storm. Still very powerful winds as that continues to track to the north, eventually becoming a tropical storm running up through portions of Atlanta.
See how that red area up there near West Tennessee? It's going to be near Tupelo, Mississippi, toward Tuesday of this coming week. And it's going to probably come right over Jackson between Tuesday and Wednesday. Now this one may not go all the way to Tennessee. No, they're not going to let this one go all the way to Tennessee.
These are wind gusts forecast here from 9 p.m., but as you run through the overnight hours, winds jumping up into the middle 80s as far as miles per hour there in Tampa here in just the next several hours. Orlando likely getting up to 50 or 60 mile an hour gusts. It'll weaken a little bit as you head to the north, but still very powerful winds. And as I said, by tomorrow evening, we're going to be talking about winds in Georgia in the 50s for wind gusts. So that's still a long ways away. Still a lot of people yet to be affected.
Wow. Adam, all right, thank you for that update. Search and rescue personnel at the ready. You can bet they will be busy over the next coming days.
You see that right there? It's a little harder to tell, but West Tennessee's up there on the left, and that low's going to be near Tupelo, and it's going to be crossing right over Jackson toward about, I believe, Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon, somewhere in that time frame. But I thought I'd let you see this good satellite view and where it's at before I go into all the others, and let you see where it's at right now. Okay, now let me go on to some of the others. I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and show you the National Hurricane Center's map, which I've got it pulled up. It's as of 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and it's showing the same thing, winds at 105 miles per hour, sustained winds, and moving north at 14 miles per hour, gust up to 130 mile per hour wind gusts, by the way. And right there you see it, where that X is, right here. I can't seem to hold the map steady enough. Right there, where that arrow is, you see what's going to be a little later. It's going to be in the northern portions of Florida around 2 p.m. tomorrow. East central Alabama around 2 a.m. tomorrow. Tuesday weather, I'm sorry. And it's going to be near Tupelo, Mississippi as a depression around 2 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Then it's going to ride right up along Jackson and be centered around, I'm going to say, what is that town up there called? Fulton, Tennessee. Let me see if I can lay this down and bring the map down just a little bit so that you can see it a little bit better. There we go. In Tupelo, Mississippi, right here, and then by 2 p.m., gonna move right up through Jackson and up to Fulton, Tennessee, or right near there, around 2 p.m. Wednesday. And then after that, it's going to move on up to 2 p.m. Thursday up around the central part of Indiana. And where it goes from there is anybody's guess. It may actually fizzle out somewhere in this cone area. But the main concern is right here in Jackson, right here, right between 2 p.m. Tuesday to 2 p.m. Wednesday, which probably means somewhere near daybreak Tuesday is when it may be coming close to Jackson, or somewhere in the early AM hours anyways, coming close to Jackson. Yeah, there we go. Make sure to get that timing in there. And it kind of give you an idea there would be hitting. So it looks like we're going to get a direct hit ourselves from the eye, but it won't be an eye anymore. It'll be a regular low pressure system or a tropical depression, as they might want to call it by then. Alright, now we still gonna get some pretty good winds out of it, and some rain, and possibly flash flooding. Might even get a little bit of severe weather out of it, but gotta wait and see how strong it is by the time it gets here on that part. Alright, now let me go ahead and go through the climate data part that I almost was about ready to give you a second ago. Okay. Let me see if I can do this the way I did it earlier. The bottom line, see if I can hold it way up here. The bottom line would be the current conditions as of 8 p.m. here in North Jackson. The skies were mostly clear. It was 68 degrees at 8 p.m. The dew point was 56 degrees. The humidity was 65%. The winds were out of the northeast at 3 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.18 inches of mercury. Today's lowest humidity was 42%. Well, wait a minute. Let me give you the high and low first. The high, whoops, going the wrong direction. Gotta learn how to do this. Low today was 55 degrees. Today's high was 81 degrees, and had no rainfall, of course, today since midnight. Lowest humidity would be 42% at 1:45 p.m. The highest would be 100% at 5:45 a.m. And the lowest barometric pressure today was 30.18 inches, and that was from 4 through 8 p.m. so far, while the highest would be 30.28 inches, and that was at 10 a.m. this morning. And today's highest wind gust today has been northeast at 16 miles per hour, and that occurred at 11:02 a.m. And I did forget to tell you yesterday, so I apologize for that. Here it is. Yesterday's low was 53. Yesterday's high was 84. Had no rainfall yesterday. Highest wind gust was east at 23 miles per hour at 2:55 p.m. And incidentally, yesterday's highest temperature in West Tennessee was 84 degrees right here in North Jackson. The coldest was 50 degrees down in Savannah, Tennessee. And today's records, let me see, here they are. Today's records for September the 10th, if I get my hand out of the way, would be hottest high would be, let me move this mouse down some. The hottest high would be 90 degrees, I believe, 98 degrees in 1983. The coolest high would be 71 in 1960. The warmest low would be 75 in 2014, while the coldest low would be 49 degrees in 1949 and 1998. Today's rainfall record would be 80 hundredths of an inch, and that happened in 2013. Alright, that's most of my scratch notes, if I can call it that way, and I thought I'd show that to you briefly tonight. Less of me and more of the weather data, if I may put it that way. Alright, I got through with all that. Let me show you Weather Underground's surface map features. They also show the hurricane and other features. Well, I think I have it aimed where you can see it okay. Let me move it up just a little so I can make sure. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's the hurricane. I don't know if my pointer's going to work or not, but here it is. It's right here. I'm going to have to come down with it just a touch for it to work right. Or come out with it more like it. There we go. Right there's the hurricane. And you can, there's the radar too. You can see all that rain down there. I'll show you another in just a minute. And these are the forecast hurricane symbols going through Alabama, northeast Mississippi, through Jackson, and on up around the Tennessee-Kentucky border by, what was that, Wednesday night or Wednesday morning? I can't remember exactly now. But it gives you another view of it. Here's the rest of the country, which is really not bad shape. Not really. It's fairly dry, a few rainy spots, but not that many. So the reddest is right there in Florida today. And there's that one right there is Jose. It may play a role in our weather or the U.S. weather toward next weekend. That's some of the discussion about that I've heard. Alright, well, that's the map right now, and you see that what's left of Irma will be near the Tennessee-Kentucky border toward midweek. I guess that'd be a better way of putting it. And by midweek, I mean right around Wednesday. Right near noon or so, right around 2 p.m. I'm looking at that other map again, just to remind myself of the time. Alright, if I can adjust it, you probably could see it too. Alright, let's look at the Southeast Regional Map and Satellite Combo. Thank you, AccuWeather. There it is, bright and beautiful. I can even call that beautiful. And it's a nice picture on the satellite anyways, even though it's causing them a lot of trouble down there. But there you see it. It's affecting most of Florida. Only the Panhandle, extreme west Panhandle, if I can say it, is not affected yet. Clear as it can be to the rest of it, all around actually, including here in West Tennessee. Now the clouds are moving on into Middle and East Tennessee. The clouds are just east of Nashville, or just east of Nashville. And here you can see real clear here in West Tennessee as well. A few clouds to the east of us, but they're not related to the hurricane. But that big wall line there is moving toward us. Now, it's not supposed to get here to around 9 o'clock in the morning, but to the looks of this, it may get here quicker than that. But I'll just go with the forecast that I've got right now on that part. Alright, now I guess I'll just read you the forecast. I would show it to you on the paper, but I didn't change it fast enough to read it to you like that. I changed it on the computer and forgot to change it on the paper. How about that? Anyways, it's going to be mostly clear tonight, generally. mostly clear to partly cloudy at worst, on till about tomorrow morning, around 9 o'clock, if not sooner. And then at that time, it's going to become mostly cloudy, and we have a 60% chance of rain, but not until around 10 o'clock tomorrow night. So most of the day is going to be okay, rain-free. We'll almost have to wait to midnight tomorrow night before it starts raining here. Now, the low tomorrow morning should be near 53. Tomorrow's high should be about 75. We should have north winds at 15 to 30. So it's going to be a little windy tomorrow. And before I forget about it, the sunset tonight at 7:09 p.m. and be rising tomorrow morning at 6:35 a.m. The moon will be rising tonight at 10:15 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 10:59 a.m. Alright, now on into Tuesday's forecast. There'll be continued mostly cloudy skies with a 90% chance of showers and windy. We'll have a low near 58 and a high of only 65 degrees. It's going to be a little windy during the daylight hours. North winds about 15 miles per hour, gusting to 35 miles per hour, and maybe even an occasional higher gust while Irma's moving through. And then that happened till around sunset, and then the winds should lighten up a little bit and be out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. At least this is the way it's looking right now. Now by Wednesday and Thursday, the cloudy skies are going to continue. Irma's still going to be affecting us in some way, especially with clouds. Mostly cloudy conditions both Wednesday and Thursday, with a continued 90% chance of rain on Wednesday till sunset, and then the chance decreases to 60%. We should have a low near 57 on Wednesday and a high of only 64, with south winds at 10 to 20. Thursday continued mostly cloudy, with a 60% chance of more rain until about noon on Thursday, then just mostly cloudy, with a low near 58 and a high of 79, with west winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And finally, by next weekend, hallelujah, it's going to clear out all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, be mostly clear, with the lows Friday morning near 60, and 62 on Saturday morning, and 63 on Sunday morning. The high on Friday be near 86, near 87 on Saturday, and near 88 on Sunday, with south to southeast winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and west winds on Sunday at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Well, alrighty, that pretty much concludes everything for tonight. Enjoy tonight while you can, because this is going to be the last pretty night that we're going to have where we can see the moon rise when it does. And again, that's at 10:15 p.m. We might get lucky to see the sunrise in the morning. It'd be close, which rises at 6:35 a.m. The clouds are going to be coming in right near mid-morning, and then rain by about mid-evening tomorrow evening. And then it's going to rain all the way through Thursday, I'm afraid. Well, at least half the day Thursday, before it finally clears up on Friday. Alrighty, other than that, have a good evening. Enjoy the calm weather tonight, and probably reasonably calm tomorrow, despite the clouds to be coming in. And I hope all of you have a very good night, and I hope you all have sweet dreams. I hope you wake up to a beautiful Monday, September the 11th, 2017, and I hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. Alrighty, good night everybody, and God bless.